Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl SJ here, and today we are going to match our outfit. How am I going to do that? I'm going to use some colors. And so if you all stick around with me, you'll see what the finished product comes out to be. Now, to start this off, we're going to use the Luscious Angel Eye. It's an eyeshadow primer base. We'll put this down first because we want to give our color some depth. Does that make sense? Oh my God, I hate doing voiceovers. However, we're going to do it anyway. So I'm putting this on my eye. Now remember, what I'm doing here is how we used to do it back in the day. And this has probably been like some years and years and years ago. Um, with being of darker skin color, the color just doesn't show up really great. So sometimes we have to come back with a white color, or if this one is beige, so that we can make that eyeshadow pop for you. All right, so we're just going to go ahead and apply it. And I'm basically going to watch this video with you because I'm hungry. I can't believe it. I'm sitting here doing this and I'm hungry. Ah! All right. So while we're putting this eyeshadow on, did I say eyeshadow? Oh my gosh, it's primer. Oh, Lord knows I am starving right now. Hold on for a second before I finish this. Okay, so I'm back from getting me some ribs. All right, so we're going to use this Ace Beauty Quintessential palette. See that color Juniper? That's what we're going to put on the eyes. And the reason I'm going to put that on my eyes is because, as you can see, the shirt has the blue and the green in it. So I was just trying to be cute and festive. You know, something we don't normally always match up with our clothes. We want to match our face. So, I want to remind you that I'm doing it the way we used to do it. Now, one thing we didn't always do was put the color in the background. So that eyeshadow primer, that's something that is kind of a newer thing, but I just wanted to add it for the video to kind of mix a little bit of the old trend with the new trend. Well, that's a new trend, so mix it with the old trend. So we did used to cover up the entire eye, and we would actually call it good. So definitely, this is a change from what we used to do versus what we do now. And as you can see, I got tired. I switched hands. I'm left-handed, y'all. I'm like, damn, my hand is tired, so I had to switch. I'm like, this is hard. All right, so I had to leave and go get some tape because, I think it's always a good thing to tape your eyes. And the reason you tape it is mostly because it keeps you from going past the line. So, like, if you want to make one of those lines on the side, if you put the tape up and just color all right there on that line, it's perfect edge every time. That's the only reason I'm doing it for here. Because I really thought I was going to do something with this, which I know I wasn't. I just wanted to have fun with it. So yeah, I did mix some new school with this, but I tried not to follow the standard stuff, but I've always did the tape thing. It's just whether or not I did it before the makeup or after the foundation, that is. You know what? I had some ribs. Them ribs was really, really good. So that's why I'm not saying I'm hungry anymore. And then I had a couple of pieces of pineapple. All right, so now I'm going back again with the primer. That's me forgetting that, oh yeah, I'm supposed to be following a trend. Because we didn't do that back in the day. We actually left that spot open so you could put the other color there. And that's if you put the color there, because we didn't always put two colors on there or more. All right, so I had to go back. Well, excuse me, but I had to fix my shirt. All right, so I'm going to use this Too Faced palette. I didn't have any green, so I pulled this chocolate bar, and it is the Money Bags green. One thing for sure is they make a lot of colors now, because you couldn't find half these colors back in the day. It was just hard to find bright colors. People don't wear that kind of stuff these days. I mean, you might see a few people wear it just to show you, but as far as wearing it regular, nope. So I basically put it on my, basically. Really? Did you get that? Ah! Anyway, I just put it on my eyelids. And I'm like, I can't blend this because if I blend it, it might turn some other color. I try to add some more light. It's like it didn't work that well. But you can see the difference. It's green and blue. That was what I was focused on, is trying to get that together. So yeah. And then I went through and I forgot to do my eyebrows. So I had to go back and try to do my eyebrows. I normally don't even do my eyebrows. As long as you keep them clean cut and lined up right, you know, a lot of times you don't have to do them. It does help if they're a little bit thicker. But yeah, as long as I kept them clean cut, I didn't really do a whole lot with my eyebrows. I'm actually fine with my eyebrows. All right, so anyway, we decided in the chocolate palette, we're going to use this chocolate gold. Now, I did it old school way, okay? Because that's the goal here. And so I took my makeup remover and used my paper towel, and I just wiped it out, and put the color on that way. Instead of switching brushes and using a different brush. Yes, that's what I did. Because that's what we did back then. We didn't have all the extra brushes like we do now. Now it's like we got 500 brushes. You know, they all do something different. Well, heck, I remember using my finger. But of course, I didn't get to the pink finger part this time because I didn't want to turn my fingers too green. So anyway, yeah, if I was just cleaning it off of it, that was like the best way to clean it. And then you could also blend it with the little paper towel. And then I had to try to go through and clean up everything. It was definitely a task that I tried to do here, y'all. Gotta tell you that much. Just so you'll know, I was using the MAC brush cleaner to wipe down my face because I didn't feel like going to get the makeup cleaner remover. So it may have took a little bit of time, but you know, I don't know, I was just trying to do things like we didn't have all the good stuff like we have these days. I mean, it is makeup has came a long way. You need to ask somebody if you really don't know. I mean, even the blush, you know, it used to be a mandatory thing to wear blush. Now you can get away with not wearing blush. Now, I did try to, after I cleaned it up, I did try to go in and blend my eye colors in there because I was like, really? Is this how we used to wear it back then? Oh my gosh, what were we thinking? And we thought that stuff was cute, okay? And so it was like, I guess that's how clown makeup got started, right? Oh my God, it's just crazy. So, but yeah, now we want to sit here and we make it a lot different. I like the way it is nowadays. I mean, it really makes a difference. I still use my Eloise brush though. That brush, I tell you, it is the best thing for applying stuff. So to clean up a lot of my area, I did go in with the MAC. Actually, I used the Makeup Forever. It's the Ultra HD formula so that I could kind of clean up some of this area. Because a lot of times I can take the concealer, if it's, you know, the right color, and actually put it on enough to make it look as if it is my skin color. Or you can utilize it as foundation when it's full, you know, when this is concealer, because concealer is more of a full coverage type foundation. That's why a lot of times you put it on there to highlight underneath the eye and everything, to hide that dark and stuff. And you know, my eyes got the dark under it, and it's not showing with this outfit. Or, ooh, did I say outfit? Okay, you know what I mean. Oh my gosh, it's not showing up like it should. But I did go back and try to make sure I concealed underneath my eyes, because that is one of my concerns anyway. And then, of course, if you know me pretty well, you know I have birthmarks on the side, so it actually did a pretty good job concealing it, as well as gave my skin a smooth look to give it that makeup foundation. I did go back over my eyes again with that chocolate gold because I actually like that color. So I just wanted to try to blend it in. I know that this is not supposed to be how we do it these days, but this is just how we did it back in the day. So you don't need to come for me in the comments saying, "Ooh, look how you put it on there." Now, I did try to put a base like on my lips so that when I put this blue on there, because a lot of it is kind of not highly pigmented, it's got that thin look, and then the lips got more of a red. And then I outlined it with the color. So instead of using a pen, that's exactly how I did my outlines back then. You know, I outlined it that way. And so it seemed like it was, you know, me taking a pencil or doing whatever. And then I rubbed my lips back then instead of pop, 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 pop. Now, sometimes on this video, I did pop, pop, pop. But, you know, that's just not how we always had learned, you know. I had fun doing this, y'all. It was really kind of a cool thing. Just trying to make that gold show up under my eyebrow. I love color like that, especially gold under my eyebrow. So I definitely was trying to make that show up. I had so much blue under there. It's like, what are you doing, girl? And then I'd like put it in the corners because that's like the cute thing to do. And now we didn't put it underneath our eyes, but you know, it kind of fell a little bit in the corners. I was excited y'all doing this. I thought that was a cutie. Yeah. And now I got to put that powder on, okay? So we always just put straight powder on, and we didn't do a setting spray. The powder was to hold everything in. And I'm using the MAC powder to do this with, and a big old boof brush. Actually, I like the Kabuki brush. We used to have that as well. And then when I put it on there, I tried to blend my eyeshadow in, and I'm thinking, yes, look at me, look at me. And then I went back with some more gold because I'm like, oh gosh, really, y'all? I was excited, but at the same time, it's like, hey, what are you doing next? Now I put this lip gloss that we got from where did we get it from? We got it from BoxyCharm. It was pretty cool. It was glittery, and I liked it. But I was like, wait, we need to try a different one. So I added a little more gold into the situation here. So we like, here we go. We'll highlight with gold. Normally we would just do blush back then. We didn't do the highlight glow. But I was like, okay, I'm going to mix this up some since I got the gold working here, y'all. And that's what I did. And hopefully it came out okay. And of course, at the end, I always forget something. And that's what I did. So be right back. I had to go get some setting spray. Yes, I did it. I know we don't use it, but I did it anyway. Okay, so this is how I used to put on makeup before I really knew about makeup. And yeah, so, ooh, it was really loud. Can't believe I did that. I am going to tone that blue down. I was just funning around, but my gosh. So I'm going to take some gloss. Blah, blah, blah. You see all that coming out. And then if I didn't have the color, from the eyeshadow palette. And there you go. Yeah, it's amazing how back in the day we kind of put on makeup. You didn't know how. We didn't even do contour back then. So definitely this is something different. Now, if you want to see a video of how I actually put on makeup nowadays, you need to comment below and let me know. Tell me what colors you want me to do. And we will see. Something tasted good. One of these lip things, yum. One of these lip things tastes pretty good. So I did want you to know that I did tone it down quite a bit. So I just basically just kind of wiped it down and just kind of did my little thing on it. Yeah, I wasn't a fan of the blue lips, but you know what? When we were young and kids, it didn't matter back then. And yeah, I just wanted to have fun with it and show y'all, hey, it's okay to play with the makeup because you got to learn somehow, right? So yeah, make sure you comment below. Let me know what y'all want to do. And why is somebody calling me now? Really? They must know I'm recording. That's how it works. Thanks for watching the channel. It's your girl SJ here with Real Beauty, Real Food, and Real Life.